Y'all, today I've got some insane clear UFO footage you may have never seen before, including one of my favorites, the crazy mothership UFO that seems to be dropping things off and also descending as if it's gonna land. Crazy UFOs and light beings in South America. Geometric UFOs like diamonds in the sky, upside down pyramids, and flat circular discs. It's crazy up there. We even have UFO sightings that seem to showcase the cube within a sphere within a cube UFO that some of the military has been talking about. We've got some crazy sightings, so you're going to want to stick around to the end and check them all out. Enjoy. According to the witness, this was shot out her bedroom window at 5 in the morning in Cedar Park, Texas. She claims to have heard at first a cop car outside, which I assume is what woke her up. And when she looked out the window, she saw this. Now, very clearly, when you see all of the lights, you can see it taking a triangular form. And what I find more believable is the fact that it gets caught behind the trees and you can actually see the light escaping behind the branches, like it's actually back there. It makes this extremely credible for me and extremely eerie.
Gosh! What the hell?
Now, if this is real, this is one of the clearest shots we've ever had. Let me know what you guys think. For now, let's jump over to Mexico. Now, this next one in Mexico is wild to me. First of all, look at it, right? But listen to their reaction. I love that they're freaking out and that the girl recording refuses to believe that it's real. At one point, even asking if they had drugged her prior to her seeing this event. Now, at first, I was thinking possibly a drone. They were thinking a plane at first till it passes this building. I was thinking a drone because of the lights. Look at the lights. But this is where it gets eerie. Watch it pass by.
Me dieron marihuana ustedes en comida, ¿verdad? Esto no es normal.
It's just like she was saying about disappearing. Most of the lights on this craft just vanished as it made the turn. And even the lights now look a bit uneven, almost like I don't know. I don't know how to explain this. The way those lights vanish and the way that it fades away actually makes it a lot more believable to me. See, at first for that one, I would have gone drones. Again, after the turn around that building when the lights vanished, that's what got me. Although, to be fair, they could be viewing through a window, which could have created an optical illusion. Now, this next one is no illusion and was caught on a live broadcast on TV. Let's check it out. This guy was just watching a golf game on his television, and he noticed on the upper left corner, look at that saucer. But what's weirder to me is, look at the cloud when the saucer vanishes. Boom, the cloud vanished, guys. Watch this again. You see the saucer moving, and then watch how this cloud quickly dips away. Watch. I mean, what the hell was that? And on TV, any golf lovers out there, please find this game and analyze it. Let me know what the hell's going on. And what is this? This one apparently went down in Argentina, but I have never seen anything like this. Look at it, look at the bottom. What is this? What is that little blinking dot? What's going on here? This one really blows my mind. I love this sighting.
Identificado.
Now, I've never seen anything like that. So to me, that's a very good capture of a UFO. Plus, it was a pretty clear video. This next one was actually in the news in Hawaii, and I find it really interesting because the family actually chased it down.
And then I was like, oh,
don't get me wrong, that would have been my reaction too. I mean, look at it. Is it like splitting in two? What is it doing?
they all said, yeah.
The 38-year-old says she's never really been a believer in UFOs, but the bright blue object had them so intrigued, they jumped in the car and started following it.
I don't know what it was. This one was going so fast.
Now, according to the news report, after they chased it, it fell into the ocean where they could no longer reach it. Still, I don't know of any aircraft shaped like that, so I find this one to be very credible. Now, this sighting from a plane seems to capture what looks like an entire fleet of UFOs over our ocean. I find this one to be very interesting because it reminds me of this next clip. It's almost as if the guy in the plane and this guy here on the boat are seeing the same thing but from different angles. Look at this one. Now they're in the middle of the ocean on a boat and seeing this. And it looks like a whole fleet. It looks like what the one guy saw on the airplane, but this is the view when you're actually in the ocean. What could these be? Now, of course, I can't mention a fleet of UFOs without showing our Pentagon confirmed Navy UFO footage.
The whole fleet of them, look on the ASA. My gosh.
By now, we've all seen these, but they remain some of my favorites. They are some of the clearest video of UFOs that we've gotten, not because they were shot with a clear camera, but because we're using military-grade technology to capture this. I mean, they have infrared, they're checking for heat signature, cold temperatures, they're checking everything possible, its speed, its momentum, the way it changes direction. Like, look how fast this one is. And even our military has a difficult time keeping up. So to me, not only is this some of the clearest evidence and footage that we have, but it is the most telling on just how advanced this technology is.
Box moving target? No, I took an auto track. Oh, okay. Oh my God.
Mind you, they keep this speed and momentum even when the objects are submerged in water, which is why they're calling some of these now USOs, unidentified submerged objects. It really makes you think.
Okay, we're zoomed out right now. Now we're zooming in.
Now this one I'm skeptical about, and I want to hear your thoughts in the comments. Like, I look at this one and I find it interesting. I want to believe, but this could be anything. It could be flares, it could be fireworks, it could be lanterns, and I feel like an event this big would have many more videos. Like, people in this town would be seeing this and freaking out and recording from all over the place, and I'm not seeing that. So I'm taking this one with a grain of salt. It looks cool, but I feel like it has a logical explanation. What do you guys think?
I'll try to focus on the ship. Because look, it's almost touching the Jesus.
Now this one's very eerie because it's hovering over a ship. That's a boat right there. That's what he was saying. It's like it's almost touching the boat. He's also mentioned how someone on the boat has to see this thing. It's literally hovering right over them. And that's what's creepiest about this. It's like it's not super high out in the sky, but it is in the middle of the ocean, and it's just kind of hovering over this boat like nothing.
Oh, maybe it's just a flare. I don't know.
No flare sits like that.
What I love more about the video is that the people recording are actually trying to figure out what it is. He's like, maybe it's a flare, but she's right. A flare doesn't just sit like that and hover over the boat. It makes no sense. This is a very interesting sighting. This one I'm a little iffy on. It looks really, really cool, especially because of the center object being like a almost diamond shape. However, the movement of it throws me off a little, and it makes me think, at first I was thinking birds, though I don't know if birds could be captured like this, like if they would end up looking like this. Also, the stillness in the beginning throws that off. I've also been thinking drones. I don't know, I can't really land on an explanation for this one. Check it out. Check out how it moves and flows around. I love this video and find it to be super credible, mainly because when he zooms in, there aren't really any discrepancies with the figure, only that you can tell that it's a being when it's closer in. Also, usually when people fake a video, it's a saucer or something, not a light being. Now this next one, I'm sure you've seen, the one from Aguadilla, Puerto Rico.
Wow.
Now this one's supposedly a unidentified submerged object, also known as a USO. We can actually clearly see this light in the water. And later in the video, they actually have what looks like a figure or a creature walking in the water as well. So here's the second clip. And in this clip, you should see a figure. It looks almost like a human, I guess, walking under the water, which in and of itself is very, very interesting. But there's a few things I want to say about this. Look, there it goes on the top of the screen. There's a few things I want to say about this video. I do feel that the walking creature is a bit creepy. However, Aquadesia is actually known for its bioluminescent algae in the water and its microscopic bioluminescent algae in the sand. So seeing these strange lights in the water is actually normal there. You actually see them when you're walking around in the sand, like this video right here.
Whoa, check out this bioluminescent algae in the sand. Oh wow. Like that's like, oh my gosh, that is crazy. Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro.
As for the walking figure, as creepy as it looked, it could be an illegal diver. You're actually not supposed to dive in that water, so some people do it illegally at night. And this guy may have just been caught on camera. Whatever the case, I'll let you decide. This next one is so trippy to me because the object is so clear in shape. This one literally looks like an inverted flying pyramid. And then the fact that it has like a slight and slow spin and rotation to it, I don't know, it's just wild. And it almost looks, oh, I don't know, I can't even explain it. It's literally just bopping around up there, and it's, I don't know, it's so wild. Getting interdimensional, it kind of reminds me of a tesseract. Like, check this out. Like, what if it's actually doing this the whole time, and we literally can't perceive or comprehend it, so we see that flying upside down pyramid.
What the hell is this thing? It's hovering over Yucca Valley area, California. Some kind of cube with a...
Now this next point of light I added because I found it interesting. I mean, it could be a star, a very bright star, or a planet, but it's just the light is so vibrant and you can tell it's powerful even through the camera. This is why I wish that more people had apps like Sky Guide and things like that, the one I posted, where it'll show you the stars in the night sky, or if there's a satellite or ISS going around. But this is unmoving. So, you know, I'm torn. I wish I could have seen it in person. I mean, this person clearly was shocked by it, and they're in the area all the time, so I feel like they would know if it was a star or a planet, as it would appear multiple nights in a row, not just this one night. Still, found it interesting. Let me know what you guys think in the comments.
I'm just filming it. Came out in my backyard and looked up, and here's this thing moving around.
Now this next one, y'all, I'm still a little shook because I don't know what I would do if I go to my backyard and I see this.
This as far as I can get with the share here.
Now, as you guys can hear, the person recording is even trying to zoom in and get a focus or get a grasp of what he is seeing from his backyard. This light is so intense. Like, look at how powerful this light is.
Your advice to ignore that shit. You said what?
So for this one, I'm going less UFO outer space and more interdimensional being, interdimensional object, or a light being breaching through. I wish I could tell that the guys recording were having fun. They're probably a little lit, a little drunk, which is fine. But I wish they were a little bit more coherent, because I mean, I would have chased. I would have gone even further, and I wouldn't stay in my backyard. I'd be like, okay, what the hell is this? And I'd call everyone that I know, because this is like, look at this thing.
Well, tell them to fucking quit putting that on us. Fucking.
And the fact that when he zooms in, you can see that it's not based on the ground, that it's hovering. It's not, I mean, it's not in the sky, but it's definitely in the air. Like, what the hell is that?
No, we are.
Now, this next one is wild, and it just proves that people are bold.
Oh, here's another one right here. You see him? Flying right over our heads. Pointing it right at him. And now he's turning.
Ooh,
Yeah.
flashed.
Yeah, you see him?
Yeah, it just flashed.
I'm lasering at him.
Did you see the movement on that? That first off, the speed at which it was going alone was wow. But when it turned, that split second jolt that's wild. I feel like that's a really good capture right there. And they were using night vision to capture that. I mean, look at this thing hurling through the sky. It is moving. And the fact that he bold with this laser pointer. Now, when the object flashes, as they say, I don't think it flashed. I think that the laser actually hit it and it reflected because it kind of had a green glow. But that jolt is wild, y'all. That last one actually got me really excited because I love that we were able to capture the movement. And remember, guys, I'm just giving my unbiased opinion. I genuinely believe that last one to be authentic. But as you know, I'm skeptical about some because it is important and healthy to have some skepticism. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I'm not quite sure I can explain this one. It's not Starlink for sure, not a plane or anything. I don't know what would leave a trail like that. Look, and then the base kind of disappears. Very interesting. I don't know. This one here, this next one, I do love. It reminds me of the one we saw in the previous video in Argentina, of that like light falling from the sky, I guess, well, hovering down, almost looking, as you guys said, like heated metal, like welded metal. It looks really cool just sitting up there in the sky. These, I can't explain, and there's quite a few of these in the video. And I'm seeing more of them since I've seen that Argentina video, which I find very interesting. And you notice how when it disappeared, it kind of like phased away? So strange. Now, while this next one looks super cool, and I would like to believe, the way that they're moving, the way that they're fading, the way this one's zipping around, I do believe that this one is ball lightning. You can kind of see that they have a storm coming in on the clouds, so I chalk it up to that.
Wind canton.
Where this one, again, we're getting that same type of Argentina UFO, like glowing hot metal. This time it's just sitting in the sky. I love it because we actually have multiple angles of this one. There's another shot coming up from a little bit further on the highway, and it still looks just as clear. What are these? These are definitely UFOs, UAP to me. That hot, like metal look, maybe coming into the atmosphere. I don't know. What do you guys think? And here's that other angle. Look, the sucker's just sitting up there in the sky.
But you can clearly see there's just some lights, or light, floating in the air, and it was in a single place the whole time. It didn't move, it didn't fly around, it just hovered there, or flicker or anything. Just very strange.
And I love the dude talking. He seems calm, collected, and like he has a good head on his shoulders.
Helicopters. Just hovering like that, though?
Check out the next door application's already on there.
What are those four lights?
This one I'm a little skeptical of just because it looks like a big city. There could be a airport nearby. But I love the commentary. The people seem genuinely confused and concerned, which to me adds credibility, and the fact that we have multiple angles of the same event.
Above circa. I said above circa.
He said above the circa. replay it.
All right, I'll replay it right now. Where are the lights going? Look,
It really looks like they just switched off too. That was actually kind of creepy.
that was fucking weird. Right?
Super.
My exact reaction. Oh, of course, I love this next one. You guys already know I am a sucker for a diamond and or pyramid shaped UFO. This is like a diamond in the sky. It looks like two pyramids joined at the base, or again, of a mana. It's just so stunning.
Here we go.
Now this one here is a great catch. He started recording the moment that he saw it appear in the sky. He was ready.
Just directly straight overhead, visible to the eye. I just walked out the door, hadn't been here 30 seconds, wasn't it?
I really love this video because the craft isn't zipping by, so we get to get a long, steady shot of this thing in frame. He claims that this is the second one that he's seen. He went in to get his camera after seeing the first one, and right when he came out, he saw this one appear and started recording. He says that they flash when they appear in the sky, and they appear to be pulsating.
With its binoculars, I have to hold it, kind of point it. It's barely moving. I gotta get my tripod.
I also love the fact that he's like, okay, I'm onto something, and he knows. He's like, I have to get the tripod because he wants to stabilize this shot. But if you notice, he's not going to get the tripod because he does not want to stop recording this object. He wants to make sure he captures all of it. And that makes this video more credible to me because that is so something I see myself doing. Like, I will be like, all right, I will get a tripod after this, but I will not miss this opportunity to capture this whole shot right here. And he actually gets it till it disappears. Check this out.
So I'm gonna stop it so I don't have to make this video so long. You can see it going invisible.
I wish I had a little bit more context for this 2012 video, but I love that they set up a stable camera and seem to have recorded overnight and caught these two objects flying by. I need to get a setup like this. Now I love this one because it reminds me of the one that we saw in the other video in Mexico recently, in that it looks like it's just a few lights, but then when it turns you see that there are more lights. But with this one, it's like we see three here, now a straight line, and then wait until it turns. It's almost like it is multi-dimensional. Check this out. This little sucker is zooming.
Look at it go. Dude, I'm telling you, this thing was going... There it goes. Stopping.
I find this video incredible just because of his reaction. He's so blown away. But then the fact that it actually stopped, and look how it zips downward after it's like, all right, I'm out of here.
And it's going down.
For real, there's like a huge ass hole in the sky, like above us.
Now I really want to believe this one because, I mean, he seems blown away and he really wants to show what it is, but this screen, and I get it, it's for safety and for bugs, but because of it, we don't actually get a look at what it is, even when he's inside trying to look through the windows. He tries though.
It's fucking huge and it's getting bigger.
This submission piqued my interest because I've never seen anything like it. Look at the top of this object. It has like more defined edges. It's more solid than that bottom part. That bottom part's a little hazy. At least for now. This thing starts to like shrink or disappear, and as it does, it becomes a bit more defined. It's so strange. It's very fascinating. Check it out. And let me know what you guys think in the comments.
Look, it totally looks like it's disappearing, Tristan.
I know, it's like disappearing. What the heck? What do you think that could have been?
Whoa. Where is it going?
Now I'm truly torn on this one. My doubts come from the quality of the video. Obviously, it's not the best quality, so it makes it harder to discern whether it's real or not. But the part that does get me is that people are actually looking up, standing around, recording it. You'll see a couple come in. They are even looking up as they walk into the scene, and they're recording it and start recording it. Look, they're like, what the hell's going on? So obviously they're seeing something. My thing is, if I were seeing that, I would not be calm. And I wish that they had provided audio for this video as well. Because I feel like I would be freaking out, like yelling at everyone else, like, y'all see this shit? Look, even these guys in the motorcycle are looking. Check out this treb just zipping over Mexico like it's nobody's business. I'm definitely a believer in that these trebs are our version of these crafts. This is what happens when we reverse engineer the crashed or retrieved objects and anomalies. This one blows my mind. They're actually laughing and snickering because they had just taken a laser pointer and pointed it at the UFO, and it literally shined a laser back at them, which I don't know if that's good or bad. But it definitely makes for a credible video.
El rebote. La chayo alumbra para allá.
This is a great capture for me because what the heck is this thing doing?
A freestanding camera. It's like taking flash pictures. Here's an airplane about to go over it.
And I definitely agree with her. It looks like it's taking pictures. Like the way that it's flashing, it kind of made me think it was a drone. But the way that it's sitting there perfectly still and the brightness of this flashing light, it's compelling to say the least.
It's so weird. It's like in the cloud.
Because I mean, really think about it. Even if it is something explainable, like let's say that it is a drone, what the hell is this drone doing? Why is it flashing like that? Now this next beauty here was shot in Ontario, Canada, and I love this video. It is another video that shows that these objects or crafts have like a force field or a light field around them. Like you can see that the center object kind of has this pulsating glow around it before the other lights or whatever they are, you know, come on and shine around.
What is that? Look at the lights all around it.
I love his reaction, but really look at the light. You can see it is a triangular shaped craft. This one is, again, I think one of our own because you could hear the propulsion, but again, what is it doing?
The fuck? Oh my god! What the fuck?
This is another one of my favorites, not just because the kid's freaking out, but look at this. It looks like raw energy. Like, what did they capture here? When they zoom in, it looks like the surface of the sun. It's stunning and magnificent. And even zoomed out, you can see its vibrance and its potency. Wild. I love it. And it's, again, this diamond-shaped pyramid, you know. What are these things? I feel like this could be another interdimensional craft as opposed to just a spacecraft.
Tata. My kids. What is it, Tata?
This was such a great capture in my opinion, and I would love to hear your thoughts. Let me know what you guys think this one is in the comments. I'm so blown away by it. This one was actually shot from an airplane, and the person recording called it a shape-shifting UFO. But I'm going to throw my multi-dimensional object out here again, because look at this. What if it is an extra-dimensional object, and we're just seeing the three-dimensional cross-sections of it because of how we perceive life? It almost looks like an angel. This ominous triangle in the sky was actually shot in Shanghai, China. This is one of about 4 or 5 videos of it. As he looks in the cloud, you'll see that dark triangular shadow moving across the sky. These videos keep getting uploaded to Bilibili and a bunch of other places in China, and they keep getting removed. I've even seen some removed from YouTube, so I am a little worried, but it definitely adds some credence to this video. And that triangle shape is genuinely very, very creepy. Let me know what you guys think. There's definitely something very ominous going on up there, and it doesn't help that the Chinese government is so strict that we may never get real answers about this. This next sighting was shot in Santiago, Chile. And I found it very compelling, not just because you can, obviously they're physically there as they get kind of hidden behind the lines, the wires of the telephone lines, if you will, but also I find it so interesting that while they look like they're holding still, if you actually keep watching, you'll see that they do move. They just have these very precise and deliberate movements, which makes them so interesting, and they even freak out the people recording. Check it out.
Y se está moviendo recién. ¿Se está moviendo? Sí, mira, va subiendo. Mira. Oh.
The movement was quick and subtle, but the speed was immense. And what is stranger and cooler to me is the uniformity. Like, they did not break formation at all while moving. They're moving now. And look, there they go. It's just such a strange event. Almost like obviously they're connected. Maybe it's just one giant ship, but what could that ship be doing? Or if it's several, what are they doing?
Se aleja mucho.
The thing I hate about these videos that get moved across the entire internet all day, every day, is the level of compression once you actually start doing research or looking into them. I wish that for this one I had the raw file, because I don't believe that this is it. Still, it makes me wonder what these could be and what they could possibly be doing. I mean, they are just points of light, so we could go back into that extra dimensional idea where maybe we're just seeing one aspect of a bigger craft or bigger entity. This one is not only a mass sighting, but the way they freak out when it disappears is great. They were definitely not expecting that. My skeptical side does still think it could have been a spotlight though. What do you think? This black polygonal shaped UFO was shot over the Netherlands, and in my opinion it's very eerie. I added it because they used a really good camera, so they got a great zoom in and you can see some detail in the shape of this UFO. It kind of reminds me of the Black Knight satellite, like everything that we hear and have seen about it. It kind of looks like this. Regardless, I find this to be a very eerie and ominous UFO sighting. It doesn't make me feel like it's a friendly sighting, if you will. Like, just look how it sits there and hovers. It's actually very creepy in my opinion. I'm starting with this one because it is one of my favorites, as usual, mainly because of the commentary. Because if I saw something like this with my friends, I'd probably be reacting the same way. Take a listen and check this out. Let me know what you think.
Those are aliens!
Sorry, I'm trying to record it.
Aliens!
Oh, God.
Aliens!
Oh, they cut the lights off.
Aliens!
Oh, they cut the lights
Y'all
off.
need to be shooting that! Y'all need to be shooting this shit right here!
That part I do disagree with, though. Let's not shoot down the advanced biological beings.
Baby! Those are not for, look at that shit! They are sitting! Y'all need to be calling damn news! They come down to the, oh, they come to Earth! They're coming to Earth! Oh, they're coming faster! Oh, shit!
This could honestly be another case of skydivers with flares. I wish he wasn't shaking so much so I could get a better look at the video, see if there's any actual movement and direction.
Officers, do something about that! What the fuck? Y'all not gonna do nothing!
Now this video is very interesting. Look at the three saucers. This was allegedly shot over Nevada, which to me is extra interesting because we just had the Las Vegas incident not that long ago, and now we're really not hearing much from it. It's almost like it went quiet. Now check this out. Look, it's like the government's checking up on to see what the hell these are. Very interesting. I'm definitely going to look up more information, see what I can find, and keep you guys updated on this one because it's a very clear shot. I've been so excited to share this next one because the person actually captured it using their Celestron telescope. Like, they've seen these things in the sky, they've been tired of it, they set up their Celestron and captured a close-up of one of those UFOs. Look at its weird shape. It does seem to have something in the center, and then the clearness around it. I don't know what it is. This is incredible. I just find it so fascinating that someone actually took our advanced technology that we finally have to record a UFO, not just a 12 megapixel iPhone at night. This is great. So this one, I will admit, is actually from 2017, not 2023, but I wanted to add it because it's the same guy using the Celestron telescope to capture what he's seeing in the sky. And in this one, we can see more definition, more detail of this cube-like, almost pyramid-like structure. This is just so strange. What do you guys think these are? These could definitely be interdimensional ships or beings. This next one's very interesting. The guy seems to capture what he believes is a wormhole in the sky. And at first, I was actually kind of ready to dismiss this one and say maybe it was like a flare or a drone. I mean, it could be a lot of things. It's just a dot that we're seeing in the sky. It does look like it's oscillating. But what I feel made this credible is that a few hours later, I found a similar video from somewhere completely different. Look at this. This here looks like it could also be some type of wormhole, or like it's the similar object to the video before. And I feel that those two videos coming out back to back from different people in different places kind of adds credibility to it. I think they are looking at the same event. What do you guys think? Now, don't get me wrong, I am skeptical. This one here does look like a rocket launch, possibly about to break the sonic boom, but, or the sound barrier, I should say. But the first part of the video still freaks me out, and this part is still a little bit unexplained. Now, this next one is, it's possible it could be one of those SpaceX launches, but I feel that it does do something very strange. Even the people comment, I love the commentary on this one. They're like, they don't know what the hell's going on or what exactly it does. What I like about this one is, again, I will do more research to see if SpaceX launched anything around this time. But there are, again, several videos of this exact same sighting from different people. in very different locations. So look, here it goes. All right, listen to this and check it out, and then we'll jump to another of the same UFO. Look at that.
Look at that cloud. That better not be fucking...
Go get the gun.
Oh my... I wonder what the crap...
It shot a cloud out, didn't it?
It did. It did, and the cloud's right there fucking...
Now this is that same craft captured by a mother and daughter a few cities over. To me, them scrambling to capture it as it goes behind the trees is such a genuine reaction. That is so me. Like, if I saw something like this and it flew away from my eyesight, I would chase it to try to keep capturing it. Again, same supposed craft, different location, and listen to the people's reaction.
But it looks invisible.
I see it. No,
Yes, there's another light.
What is it?
Oh yeah, what is?
Now this one I'm skeptical of, partially because they added that ooh scary music in the background, and anytime I hear that I'm like, oh, they're just trying to catch us, you know? But it was apparently seen in Puebla, Mexico, and when the lightning flashes, you'll see this very thin, almost UFO or disc-shaped cloud in the center of this whole storm. I see it. It's definitely there. It definitely is eerie. I will say skepticism here. It could just be a thin cloud. I've also seen those. But check it out, guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I grabbed this still to show, like, again, it is awkward in shape. And it is sitting perfectly still. It looks almost like a disc. I wish they didn't add the creepy music and maybe shared the commentary of the actual video. I mean, because really, it could just be a cloud. But, I mean, look at the tip does look like it has maybe a light on it. I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know. This I've also seen a couple of angles of, yet of course when making this video and doing research, I couldn't find any of the other ones, almost like they were scrubbed. But it is strange, it is authentic, I saw multiple angles, and even this couple is very, very confused. Let me know what you guys think.
Did you see that shit? It lit the whole goddamn sky up.
Yeah, it did. Did you take the video? That was fucking crazy.
I love that last couple's reaction. That would still be me because what the hell was going on? Y'all, thank you for tuning in. If you made it this far, smash that like. I'll see you in the next video.